So what we have is a battle report for. I don't usually run Dark Eldar, but I kind of had to because they were on top of the stuff in my car, and I was in a rush to get here. So it's Dark Eldar versus Dark Angels, the Darkness, and it starts at night fighting with the full biker army and the Dark Eldar mix of stuff fighting over the Relic, which is this outhouse. It's very important here in this city. Dawn of War, night fighting. So on the Dark Eldar side, there's a Ravager. There's a Raider with a bunch of Harlequins outside of it. The Raider belongs to these racks. There's an Aegis line manned by the racks. It's a squad of beasts with Clawed Fiends and the birds. There's a Raider with Incubi and an Archon and 2 Homoculi on it. There's a Raider with 10 Cowbites. There's 2 squads of Witches. They're here under the table. Trueborn and Reavers. They're going to come out later. They're in reserve. Then on Dark Angels, what you got? Librarian and
just Ravenwing.
Ravenwing. You got another Ravenwing squad and another Ravenwing squad, right? They have flamers, meltas,
Plasma guns.
Plasma guns.
And then
Oh yeah.
You guys have 2 meltas each.
Okay, meltas and plasma guns. They won't really need that for the Dark Eldar because if you can't break their boats with a bolter, the melta gun's kind of overkill. Samael and his squad with the banner of devastation. It's invisible.
It's that devastating.
What, power sword?
Yeah.
Apothecary. Is that apothecary?
Yes.
And then are these squadron or separate?
No, they're separate.
So Raider, Land Raider, Land Speeder, and then the Black Knights in the corner. Attack bikes. You got anything in reserves?
Negative.
Nothing. And then he's got an Aegis line with a tactical squad. And the Dark Eldar have the first round, but you could try to steal.
I believe I will.
He will try. So far you've rolled all 3s in the setup. Oh, no. Alright, so the Dark Eldar have done moving. Pretty much everything comes running up at this Relic, because we're going to have to either First Blood him or take the Relic, because those bikes are going to slaughter us, I think. Yeah, and then the Beasts and the Incubi and 2 Homunculus and the Archon come jumping out of their boat, because the Archon's gonna drop his webway portal to at least get something near the Relic, and the Dark Eldar we're on to shooting. We'll see what happened. We killed, what, 2 bikes? And a land speeder.
Sure is.
3 bikes or 2? 2. Yeah, so there's a lot of shooting into this bike squad. 2 of them die from splinter rifles. And the Ravager wrecked that land speeder. So I got First Blood, but it didn't go as... The shooting didn't go as well as I wanted. These racks, who look a lot like rats, they sucked. Alright, so it's on to Dark Angel. So
I'll probably be at a planet disadvantage.
Dark Angels have moved. It's really looking bad for the Dark Eldar. We'll see how this goes. Dark Knights drive up. Bikes. Samuel is still connected to them. Here he is. Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to move Samuel back to keep him out of 2-inch range. Because he's got to stay 2 inches away.
That's right.
So, yeah. If he's independent. So, Black Knights move. Bike squad moves. Bike squad moves. Samuel's boys move. Those guys stay on their gun. Stays. Wrecked. At least I got First Blood. Land Speeder goes over there. This squad with the Librarians up here. And with the salvo banner, there's going to be like 60 bolt shots going into some poor Dark Eldar really soon.
Well, I gotta get Hammer of Wrath, though.
You do get Hammer of Wrath. Alright, so are you done shooting?
Yeah.
Alright, shooting is done. What happened? The Harlequin squad lost 5 guys after their Raider exploded. Maybe that's why they don't usually use Raiders. This beast lost 4 wounds on the Razorwing flock. For all the fear I had, that's all. Oh no, I got glanced. Raider got glanced. Got 1 or 2 whole points left, and we're on to the assault phase, which is going to be Harley's getting shot. This charge gets made, no problem. The Shrieker cannon hit, but didn't wound anyone, and no one else did anything.
Jump infantry.
And then, are there any other assaults?
No.
You're not going to assault my beasts?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, on the positive side in this combat, before they get squashed, the Death Jester at least killed the Sergeant of the Black Knights before they just squashed them. Are you weapon skill 5?
I know.
All right, so the Black Knights...
Either way, they reinforce it. Unless they're 6, they
Right.
3.
Oh... He's getting at least 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. Probably enough to take out the Harlequins, but we'll see. I mean, the clowns, Harlequins are dead, and you get to consolidate, and at least I killed something.
Let's consolidate.
D6. 1 inch. Alright, that's okay. So, what do we got here? Dark Eldar. We got our paint engine, 1 group of girls, and the bikes. And then beasts come moving up. These guys come moving up. Raider with dudes on it, Cabalites on it, moves to here. Ravager moves back. The racks on the quad cannon stay where they are. This thing is empty and it moves to here. To the end of movement. So you're gonna quad cannon something. Quad cannon, which can't shoot next round, or till next round. Killed a witch, and we're on to shooting. Knights with the warriors. He had to make 11 saves, and he got 2.
They just pooped all over the place.
And the pain engine, first wound template, the strength 4 template. It's AP3, so Space Marines die. So I think we're done shooting because Ravager shot. These guys wiped out the Black Knights, so they accomplished something. These guys shot. They didn't really do much. Blade Veins kill a bike. I don't think. I gotta see if there's any others. Oh, the witches. They have to shoot. So at the end of shooting, the witches kill him on his last save with their pistols.
Should have gone with this.
You should have gone with the one that landed on the floor. So at the beginning of charging, the Incubi Succubus, the Incubi Homunculus Archon unit is charging this group of bikes, and they're being salvoed from that dang banner. Oh yeah. Well, everyone's gonna get their triple tap, which could kill me. So combat goes like this: the Incubi and the Beasts just slaughter the bikes. We're on to round 2 for Dark Angels. 3, 2, 2. Yeah. So Land Speeder is twin link from the Prescients, and yeah. And then we're on to movement. Done here. What we got? The bikes, and this is a separate unit.
Correct.
They're up here. This thing is gonna do some damage to the Dark Eldar Reavers. Samuel and his boys are back together again. They're over there. Attack squad doesn't move. That bike's good, and that Land Speeder's right there. And we're on to shooting. All right, so shooting is done, and it was ugly. Reavers, there's 1 dude left who somehow made a morale check. Beasts are down, 2 Beastmasters, and the Archon's dead. There's 2 Incubi and a Homunculus left. This thing's been glanced, there's 1 whole point left. And
wait, did I shoot a second frag?
yes.
I did. Okay.
What up? Yeah, so we're done with shooting and now onto assaults. Are you going to assault me? There are no assaults, so now we're on to round 3 for Dark Eldar. Everyone came in from reserves, and what we're going to have happen here is movement, or they already have moved. Ravager moves to here, the boat with 1 hull point, and the guys on it there, the Parasite engine's here, those guys, the Beasts, the Incubus, the bike, the witches, because I want to get them in combat. I think they're actually safest in combat. And we're on to shooting. This shot, Parasite engine shot. Oh, the Dark Lance on that. So Samuel took a wound from a Dark Lance. Dark Lance to the head. And we're Dark Eldar getting whittled down though. Alright, so what happened in shooting? We killed the bike. We did nothing to that speeder. It rolled 665 and its jinx save. And Liquefier did nothing to the Space Marines, so we're on to assault phase. And Rax here got an extra pain token from killing that 1 bike.
Rats.
So assaults. The Beasts actually killed Samuel on 1 rending wound from a splock of birds. And we're done with assaults because those Space Marines are locked in combat. movement is done. Bikes are here. Assault bike is here. Land speeder's there. Those guys are locked in combat. Those guys are there. This thing flies over. It's going to be a lot of shooting at these Dark Eldar. And, yeah, we're on to shooting. All right, so Incubi, they kill the Space Marines. Actually, they make them run off the board. And so they've claimed the quad gun. Cowbites, I don't remember if we covered shooting. So for shooting, Raider gets taken down. Cowbites jump out. These guys just bolter them down. There's only 4 of them left, and they make their morale check. You melted that, but that's what took it out. Dark Eldar round 5. So coming out of the webway are 10 witches and 4 trueborn, and now we're on to Dark Eldar. All right, so Dark Eldar pouring out of the webway. Parasite engine comes here, claim the relic, and we move the Ravager. The beasts stay where they are. The Reaver stays in the back so you can line break. These guys roll up here, and we're going to attempt to finish off the Dark Angels if it works. We killed 2 bikes. This is nearly impossible. This Ravager, which is 1 inch away, plus a millimeter, from this land speeder, hit it, and then it jinked it. Unbelievable. Pain token from the Parasite engine got put on this group of warriors after it flamer vomit spirit suction thing a bike, and everything else shot this squad, and we killed 1 other bike. And so we're on to the assaults, and these racks charge the assault bike, of which they're going to go. Oh well, they will make their 6-inch charge. The racks and the assault bike are locked in combat, 1 wound on each. Alright, so movement is done here. It's somewhat limited. Assault bike kind of moves. These guys pull up, but they prescienced him and forebode this group. That land speeder's there. This land speeder moves away from the front arc of the Ravager, and we're on to shooting. Keep you on. It's somewhat epic so far. This one Cabalrite, whatever, warrior, he's laying down on the ground. He's the only one left in his squad after they got multiple crack missile heavy boltered, but he's still alive. We're doing more shooting though. And the Relic, which is this orange dice, is now laying here. Shot. Oh my god, it's a lot of ones. But it's twin link because it's bike. Yeah, so that's not bad. Trueborn just evaporate from some bolter fire. We got 1 multi-melta and a twin link bolter there.
Yeah. Multi-melta. Or fire everything into the witches.
Okay. Unbelievable. Well, a girl dies. We got no. He could assault. He can't even assault.
He won't make it.
He might.
Don't have to drive around him.
Yeah. Well, he's based contact there, so. Yeah. Anyways. All right. So we got this assault, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the racks here managed to kill the one assault bike, getting a pain token. And we're on to roll to see if the game ends. 1! It does. If this is round 5, which we believe it is, should we play one more round just in case, and we'll edit?
Let's poll the crowd.
Do you think you can win? Oh, does that dude run? I guess that's important. No.
Well, no, because with 1 more turn, the most those guys could do is plow through those witches.
All right, we're calling the game, regardless where it is.
Good game, sir.
And it was a bloody, very brutally bloody. Dark Eldar win by 1 point. Line breaking Warlord and First Blood, and these guys got Line Breaker and Warlord, because our Warlords all died pretty quick.